What's up, guys? This is a little opposites video I'm making. You can see it now. I don't think you guys can see it. Basically, I'm gonna show you some algorithms that have opposites, like flips. For example, this one, this case, which goes like so. These, this goes here. This goes down here. It goes. That is basically the opposite of that is this. This. See, this one here, this one here. Usually there's an algorithm where you go like that, and then this, and then go from there. But oh, oh crap, I messed up. Sorry about that. But yeah, but instead, the opposite of that one is basically you do the same thing, except it's with like, the opposite. It's instead of doing this, instead of doing that, you do the opposite way, which is with the left instead of right. Basically, every move is inverse, and all the lefts and rights, all the rights are changed to the lefts, and it's kind of intuitive from there. Basically, yeah, basically, this one and this one. This one goes like, and this one goes like. Basically, this one I just performed versus the one I did earlier. The one I did earlier, that was like a right-handed person's move. The one I did just now, this one like a left-handed move, but you don't have to only perform moves that coincide with the hand you write with. You can still use, you can still basically, instead of having to learn completely new algorithms for different cases, all you have to do is just learn, is just learn the, is just learn one algorithm for that case, and then learn the exact flip of that algorithm. For example, this and this. This is done is basically this. And this is done the exact same way. Basically, if you're having any trouble, I said any problem, I combine problem and trouble. If you have any problems with algorithms, just try to just like imagine like if you know if there's an algorithm that looks just like that, looks really similar to that, then it's probably flipped. Basically, if you find an algorithm and you're having trouble, and you know an algorithm that looks like it but it's not similar, then try to find one and it could be flipped. What I'm trying to say is that if you use if you use um if you use an algorithm, if you no if you're learning an algorithm and you already have another algorithm that's similar to that and it could be flipped, just use the exact same algorithm for the original one, just flip it. It may not be easy, it might be easy, it might be harder, but that's a trick I learned, just flip it. For another one, I'm sorry guys, I keep on pausing it and playing it, but I don't have two cubes to use it with, so I just try to do the best I can. But yeah, I'm gonna show you one more case. this one, which is the little opposite S, which is top right, then top right, then bottom left, and it has these two up here, this down here, and this over here is basically right here, which is this. So it's oh crap! I'm sorry, it fell. I stand fell. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Jesus Christ, stand. Sorry about that. Minor malfunction. It's ugh, I had brain fart. I'm sorry. It's the opposite is basically the same thing. This is basically the exact opposite because that's the S here, and I'm if I'm doing this correctly, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, I read I was doing that incorrectly, but basically, there are many algorithms that have flips. They look the same. There's a bunch of algorithms that may look different, but they have they have basically flips. They have this algorithm, and there's one. It's like a mirror. In the mirror, you do something, and in the image is reflected the exact opposite. It's basically like a mirror algorithm. Some people use it, some people don't. It's really easy. I just discovered this today with the first one with sorry with this one. Yeah, I discovered it with this one. If you guys think this is difficult, it's not really. It's, in fact, this is one of my favorite algorithms. Basically, it's easy. So yeah, basically, I noticed that this was a really big tip that can be used like a really lot of help. I may not be describing in the best of ways, but I hope you guys will understand what I'm saying. Basically, there are algorithms that have mirrors to them, and instead of having to learn a new algorithm, a complete new algorithm for the opposite, if you don't want to, basically, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but to make it easier, you can all you have to do is look for the mirror of the algorithm, and you can just use that. So yeah, peace.